Hey YouTube, I'm back with another video. I was called to um, a challenge. Sorry guys, I'm making this video really late. Where I'm at, it's like 12 something a.m. almost close to 1 o'clock a.m. So God forgive me for just now getting this video out. But anywho, um, I was asked in a challenge to take on the challenge. And the challenge is basically a 7-part explaining why you are thankful this Thanksgiving season. It's basically a Thanksgiving tag, and I was tagged by Traci's Place. Hey sis, thank you, love you, and I appreciate you. Thank you for taking out the time and extending the challenge. So as promised, I'm making a video, and I will do the 7 questions as far as the challenge is concerned. Alright guys, the first question is, what am I most thankful for? I'm most thankful for the Lord, who's the head of my life. Without Him, there will be no me. I'm thankful for Him allowing me to be here yet again to celebrate yet another year. And I'm thankful for all of His blessings. Question number 2. What is my favorite part of the turkey? Well guys, unfortunately, I'm not a fan of turkey. I would rather substitute it for either my barbecue or a ham. For some reason or another, my taste buds is not agreeing with turkey. I guess I can say it's like it has an acquired taste. But I just can't. You guys know what I'm saying. It's not for everybody. So I substitute turkey for the holidays. I substitute it for either barbecue or ham. Question number 3. Name 10 things you're very thankful for. Okay guys, for number 1, I am thankful for each and every blessing that the Lord has bestowed upon me on up until this day. As I stated earlier in the first question, if it had not been for Him on my side, I don't know where I'll be. So this is truly a blessing, especially this time of year. In the Thanksgiving season, because there's so much to be grateful for. So I am truly grateful for all the blessings that the Lord has bestowed upon me. Number 2, I am very thankful for my children and my grandchildren. The Lord has truly been the anchor for all of us. I am thankful for the love. I'm thankful for the support. I'm thankful for the blessing and the gifts that God has given me. 3 beautiful, wonderful children, along with 3 grandchildren. So I am very thankful. Number 3, I am also thankful for my family, my sisters and my brothers. I was blessed to be joined into a family by birth, guys, by birth. They're my flesh and blood sisters and brothers. But I was blessed to be in a family of 12. So yes, I do have a big family, guys. And I love my siblings all the same. And I thank and praise God for each and every one of them. 2 of them has gone home with the Lord. But I thank the Lord for the time that He allowed them to be with us until we meet them again. So I'm very thankful for my siblings. For number 3, I'm grateful for my grandpuppies and my dog Shy. At this time of the year, or basically for the last 2 years, I had fell ill, dealing with a medical issue. It's taken longer to heal than I ever imagined, but to have the love and support of my grandpuppies to be with me day in and day out, and just showing me, not even with words, but by showing an affection, that they here with me regardless to what. They want to comfort me and let me know that Granny is going to be okay. Or Shy, let me know it's going to be okay. So I am thankful for my grandpuppies as well as my 16-year-old dog, Shy. Number 4. Lord Jesus, excuse me. I think I had these right, and then I turned around and messed up the paper. Okay, give me a second, guys. Okay, here it is. Number 4. I am thankful for... I better be trying to see. I am thankful for the Lord allowing me to be able to continue using all of my limbs. Again, although I had suffered with some medical crisis, the Lord saw fit to rectify that situation, and I thank Him for it. Although I have something else trying to take resident, but we're going to deal with that at another time. I just put it in the Lord's hand and I'll leave it there. I'm truly grateful for this year. This will go into number 6, guys. I'm sorry. I am truly grateful for this year because it's a special year considering the Thanksgiving holidays where there's a lot of homeless people out there, and quite frankly, 2 years ago, I was out there and I was among them. First time experience as an adult out there in the world. we were out there and it was totally different um, in some aspects, but still being able to be around people that were just like you. But God made a way while we were there for 10 and a half months. We basically lived out our cars. But in the meantime, the Lord allowed us to be able to engage with them. Um, we ministered with them, prayed with them. We came out our own pocket to buy food and water to feed them, and just to get to know some of them on a personal level. They initiated the conversation, so a listening ear is always a good ear. But yes, I am most grateful and thankful that we did get that experience, and to really know what that is really like, and 2 years later to come from up under that and knowing that there's still many out there. I'm just grateful to the Almighty God that He found favor, and the prayers still go out to cover those that we met and the ones that we did not meet, to cover and keep them safe from all hurt, harm, and danger. Number 7. I thank the Lord for allowing me shelter at this time. It's truly been a blessing, and we can pick up where we left off, and that is to rebuild our lives. Which brings me to number 8. I'm thankful for my extended Fam 2 on YouTube. It's a new and exciting thing, and the Lord just reminded me of how much I wanted to share and what I had to share during the time that I started YouTube. Yes, I'm a newbie. I haven't been in it really but for a minute. But for the love, the support, and the encouragements through the comments to continue on, it just filled my heart with joy, because I was trying to find this place that was actually bigger than me, per se. I needed to expand my horizon, because I knew, or I always knew, that there was something other than what I was doing, that God had bigger plans for me. And it wasn't until I got to this point and I said, it's got to be something else. Because everything I tried, it's like, you know how it is when you open it, knocking on a door and somebody barely open it and then they close it, like, that's not the door. Knock, 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 that's not the door. Until the Lord finally opened up a door. And He came to me And he said, I gave you a tool, and you know that you can use it. So use it to tell your story. And that's how YouTube came about. Roughly 6 months ago. One of my channels, probably almost a year, but this channel that I'm on now, roughly 6 months ago. But I only been consistent on this channel for almost a month, if I'm not mistaken. And when I tell you, the first comment that I got, I was like, oh my God, this is really happening. I'm really getting ready to engage with people outside of the people that I know or that I'm around. And then it was a second comment coming up, a third comment coming up, and I'm like, oh my God, I am seriously starting to engage with people and sharing my poems or my life story. I was praying that the Lord will open a door for me to be able to do what I always wanted to do. I wanted to open up a nonprofit organization for the abused young middle age and older. I wanted to bring something different to YouTube. And when I started getting, I don't like to call them subscribers. I prefer to call them my extended family, which I named Fam 2. But had it not been for you guys, I don't think I would have recited another poem. But when I started getting those Fam 2s, I was like, okay, there's somebody out there. And I always said, if my story can just resonate with one person, then my story wouldn't go in vain. So I am most grateful this year for my YouTube Fam 2. And I want to thank you guys and tell you guys that I love you, and I thank you all for supporting me. And I hope you all continue on in this journey with me, because you all have became my extended family. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Number 9. I am thankful for the power of free will. As you guys know, I use that word power in my videos, at the end of my videos, for those that watch my videos. And when I learned about that word or that phrase, the power of free will, it's like, oh, so does that mean I'm free to do what I want to do? I'm free to do what I need to do. I'm free to do what I have to do. Am I free to just be me? And I was trying to find my way. It's like, oh, wait a minute. It's a purpose behind that free will. It's like, oh, okay. As long as I'm including God in it, I can have it. It's like, okay. So throughout the times of the battles or whatever, I always focus on that word, power. Ever since my teens, I believe. And that word within itself gave new meaning to what my life really was about. You have to have that strength, that almighty strength, in order to endure the things that we go through in life. And I am so thankful, so grateful that I allowed the Lord to come in my life at a very young age. Despite what was going on in it, I always knew that He would be right there with me throughout the struggles and everything. But to teach what I was taught by my own, or from my own experience, it basically gave new meaning to my life. And I wanted to extend that and help as many as people as I possibly can who were dealing with those trying times. So yes, I'm very, very grateful. And I use that word power. I take it and I make it as a statement, because that word stands alone. I carry it to say, or to let others know, that regardless to trying times or what you have to face, especially during this holiday season, that first letter is P. But right now I'm going to use that P for purpose, because God gave us that free will for a purpose. And one of them is to serve His purpose. So I try to serve His people. So with that said, guys, I hang on to what I can. And that's doing what I can for myself and for others. Which is why I believe that that's how starting YouTube made that certain connection. Because it's a lot of people out there that really needs somebody to talk to, somebody to share their inner feelings with, or basically somebody to be a shoulder to lean on. And I think that's where I may come in as far as a purpose for the Lord. And I truly believe that in this season, there's going to be a lot of change. A change for the better. Okay, guys. Number 10. I'm most grateful for the Lord just being who He is to me and what He does in my life. I don't ask for much. Really, I don't ask much of anything, because what I was given, a life of a second chance, is really all I can ask for. It's just what I take and do with it to receive more of my blessings. So yeah, I'm most thankful for the Lord being who He is and what He is in my life. So that would be my 10 things that I'm very thankful for. Okay, guys, I got to get to Number 4. Oh boy, y'all forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. This is just so late, but I wanted to get it out. Question number 4. What color do you dress your table? Well, guys, since I have a glass table now, I don't dress it at all for the holidays. The table set that I had before, I set it only with my plates, a regular setting. It wasn't a holiday setting. So I do not dress my my table, the glass table. For one, I don't want to scratch it, and for two, I don't want to crack it, because if you're not paying attention enough, you can put things on it and soon find out later that, hey, you got a mark on it. So I'd rather leave it the way that it is. Number 5, what is my favorite dish to cook? Well, I love chitlins, guys. I love them, but since I only eat them 3 times out of the year, Thanksgiving is the first. So I make a big deal of it. I make sure I get my fill in. But besides the chitlins, I also love the greens. I love all 3 flavors of the greens. I mix all 3 of them, the collard greens, the turnip greens, and the mustard greens. And I throw a couple ham hocks in there, and voila. Yes, yes, yes. But it will not be my course if I don't add potato salad. So yes, guys, it will be, those 4 things will be my favorite dish out of all of the Thanksgiving food. It will be my chitlins, it will be my greens with ham hocks, and it will also be my potato salad. Okay, guys, number 6. What are my favorite sweets? Uh-oh. Woo. My favorite sweets are, I love plain M&M's. I love Milk Duds. I love Mike and Ike's. I love Kit Kats. And I have one more on here. Oh, my 100 Grand. They come in the red package, 2 of them in there, 2 little bars in there. I grew up with those candy bars, and for some reason or another, I carried them into my adult life, and I've been really loving on them since. I don't know why I call it my comfort food, or when I got a sweet tooth. But yeah, and besides that, I like Tootsie Rolls, guys. Tootsie Rolls really are my favorite. Number 7, my overall, what am I overall grateful for? Excuse me, guys, I gotta get some glasses. I truly do, because I can't see like I used to. I am grateful finally for being able to spread my wings and fly. It's truly been a blessing. For all of the things that I had to overcome, it has definitely been a blessing, a true blessing. So yeah, that will be my overall reason for being thankful this holiday season. It gives new meaning to how grateful I truly am. So guys, I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning into my video. I also want to thank my sister in Christ, Miss Traci. You guys go over there and check out Traci's place. She has a variety of things she's doing over there on her channel. She cooks, she vlogs, she hauls, she decorates. She show us her children events, also church events. She's just a loving, all-around kind of person. I'm sure you guys will enjoy all of her videos. So go over there and show her some support. And I want to thank you again, sis, for allowing me to take on the Thanksgiving challenge. I really appreciate you, and I love you, sis. Okay, fam, too. You all know at the end of my video, I always want to leave it on a positive note. And you all know what that positive word I use is power. I'll take the P for pressure. I'll take the R to release that pressure. But I want to share the OWE with you guys because you owe it to yourselves to be the best you can be. God loves you, and I love you too. And until next time, I'll see you guys on my next video. Love you, fam, too. Love you, Miss Traci. And thank you, sweetheart. God bless. Amen. See you guys.